Video is by Mrs. Jyoti Selva, and today's video is about endocrine glands. Endocrine glands. Endocrine glands secrete chemicals known as hormones. Hormones are important secretion needed for the regulation of body activities. Adrenal, pancreas, thyroid, pituitary, parathyroid, thymus, and gonads. These are the endocrine glands. These endocrine glands are ductless glands, like sweat or saliva, like how they secrete, like that. Endocrine glands release their hormones straight into the blood vessels. Pituitary gland at the base of the brain, pea-sized gland. So hypothalamus. Thyroid gland is located here, throat region. And this is a pancreas. The leaf-like structure is a pancreas. Adrenal gland is located on the kidney, above the kidney. So this is adrenal gland. So this is a testis and this is a ovary. Females it is ovary and the male it is testis. First let's go for the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland, it is located at the base of the brain, base of the midbrain, below hypothalamus. It is about the size of a pea seed. It is known as a master gland because it controls all the other endocrine glands. The gland has two distinct lobes, anterior and posterior lobe. So this is a pituitary gland. So this is an anterior lobe and this is a posterior lobe, and this region is a hypothalamus. Now hormone secreted by the anterior lobe. So it is a growth hormone. It is also known as GH. So it is essential for the normal growth of the body. So deficiency of GH in childhood results in dwarfism. Dwarf means it is fully developed, retains body proportion of a child. Every organ is fully developed but retains the size will be like a child. Oversecretion in childhood results in gigantism. That is long body bones lengthened beyond normal humans. Giants up to 2.7 meters in height are produced. So this is dwarfism. This is like a small child and this is gigantism. So gigantism and dwarfism. Oversecretion of growth hormone, if suddenly occurs in the adult, there is an excessive growth of bones, that is especially the jaws and hands are very big enough, and a large nose, thick lips. So this condition is called as acromegaly. Next is thyroid stimulating hormone, TSH, activates thyroid to secrete thyroxine. So next is gonad stimulating hormone, regulates the activities of testosterone and ovaries. Next one is adrenocorticotropic hormone, ACTH, regulates the activity of adrenal cortex. So these are the hormones secreted by the anterior lobe of the pituitary gland. Next is the hormones from posterior pituitary. So the posterior lobe of the pituitary produce two hormones. Vasopressin or antidiuretic hormone, ADH. Deficiency of ADH causes diabetes insipidus, that is water diabetes, which the condition is urination is frequent and resulting in loss of water. Person feels thirsty and the urine doesn't have sugar in it. Next one is oxytocin. Stimulates vigorous contraction of the uterus in the pregnant mother, leading to that is, it plays an important role during childbirth. Next gland is adrenal gland. Adrenal gland, there is a pair of adrenal gland located on top of the kidneys, which is located on the either side of the vertebral column in the abdominal region. So adrenal gland contains two parts, cortex region and it is a peripheral region and the central medulla. So this is a kidney and adrenal gland is located here. It's a cap-like structure. So this is a sectional view of the adrenal gland. So this center part is a medulla, and this region, this stripe region, is a cortex. This is a cortex and this is a medulla. So two parts are there. This is a sectional view of adrenal gland. Medulla region secretes adrenaline. Adrenaline prepares our body to meet any emergency situation for fight, that is to face the danger, face a situation, or to flight, that is run away from the situation. So when excited or angry, or lot of adrenaline is produced. The gland is stimulated by the nerve endings of the ANS, that is autonomous nervous system. Next, function of adrenaline, it is known as emergency hormone. So what are the functions we'll see? First one, it increases heartbeat. So since the heartbeat is increased, the blood pressure also will be increased. It increases blood supply to the muscles while decreasing to the skin and the visceral organs. More glucose is released into the blood by the liver. Next one is adrenal cortex. Many hormones are secreted. The important one is cortisol. It is categorized as mineralocorticoids, that is, it regulates mineral metabolism, especially sodium and potassium ions. Then glucocorticoids regulates carbohydrates, proteins, and fat metabolism. The cortisol function increases blood glucose concentration, influences fat and protein metabolism, regulates salt water balance in the body, adapts the body to stress, that is such as extreme heat or cold, burns, infection, etc. Hypersecretion of cortisol causes Addison's disease, that is, the symptoms are loss of energy, skin pigmentation, loss of weight, nausea, low blood sugar, sensitivity to cold and pain, etc. Hypersecretion of cortisol causes Cushing syndrome. Symptoms are obesity, high BP, osteoporosis, weakness, salt and water retention. General properties of hormones. Hormones are secreted from their source, that is endocrine glands, directly into blood. They regulated the psychological process by chemical means. They act on target organs or cells, usually away from their source. They are produced in very small quantities and are biologically very active. Chemically, hormones are peptides, that is protein, example insulin. In certain cases, few hormones are amines, that is example adrenaline. And steroids, a few are steroids, that is example is testosterone. Hormones are not stored in the body and are excreted from the body. If you find this video informative and useful, kindly like and subscribe my channel.